A mighty river flowing from our hearts, filling every part of our brain.
6, 7, 8.
Hey. Happy Monday, everybody. No, my goodness. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys for tuning in, jumping on. So today we are in um, Mark 9. So yesterday it was talking about the transfiguration. So we're right after the transfiguration, and Jesus is coming down. They're coming down the mountain. So as they were coming down the mountain, Jesus gave them order not to tell anyone. So we're in Mark chapter 9, verse 9. And so, like I said, right after the transfiguration, where Jesus literally metamorphosed, like from within him was revealed the glory, right? The Shekinah glory of God was revealed, and it came out of him. It wasn't like, like Moses had experienced the glory of God from an outward perspective, right? Like God was there, Moses was here. Jesus, with from within himself, right, radiating the Shekinah glory. And so there was this, like, obviously, the disciples had never seen anything like this. Nobody had ever seen anything like this. And so Jesus, as they were coming down from this mountain, he's like, all right, listen, don't tell nobody, right? And from Jesus's perspective, I believe the reason why he would say that is because they're still in this mindset of that Jesus has come to establish an earthly kingdom. And so, without Jesus giving them, clear instructions not to say anything, they were probably going to like, all right, y'all, it's ready. You should have seen him up there, and they would have run with this thing, man. And so Jesus is like, no, don't tell anybody until I come from, what does it say? So as they were coming down the mountain, Jesus gave them order not to tell anyone what they had seen until the Son of Man had risen from the dead. And they had no idea what that meant, the rising from the dead. They kept, so in verse 10, it says they kept the matter to themselves, discussing what rising from the dead meant. And so they had no idea what that meant, but they respectfully, didn't say anything because Jesus had told them not to. And verse 11, and they asked him, why do the teachers of the law say Elijah must come first? So then Jesus replied, to be sure, Elijah does come. So he's saying, well, like, it's true. Elijah must come first and restore all things. Why then it is written that the Son of Man must suffer much and be rejected. And so it was like, yes, like that must, like Elijah must come. Like, you guys understand that well, but the part you don't get is that the Son of Man has to go through it, right? Like the Son of Man. And so it's this whole idea, like they're not going to understand, like, me coming out of the, like, what do you say right before that? The rising of the dead. They're not going to understand the Son of Man having to be risen from the dead until after, right? Because in their perspective, it's the earthly kingdom, and they don't understand that he's actually coming to set the world free of sin and judgment. And so he's like, you get that, right? You get the Elijah thing, but now you have to understand this part, right? And then he says, but I tell you, Elijah has come, and they have done to him everything that they wish, just as it is written about him. And so in Matthew, they say, or they recognize, or they understood that he was talking about John the Baptist. And yeah, so that is our third. That's where I'm supposed to stop right now. But yeah, so they understood that he was talking about John the Baptist, and um, so it's not saying John was John the Baptist. Obviously, at the Transfiguration, Elijah was there, and so John was a type. He came in the same spirit as Elijah. He came, like, yeah, with the same kind of anointing, same kind of spirit, same, yeah, as Elisha, one to prepare the way, and so that's what he's talking about there. I also like. I want to go back to yesterday where the transfiguration and Peter's like, dude, let's make an altar. Let's stay here. I think it's so for us as believers, we love to stay in the mountaintops, right? We want to live there. We want to dwell there. Like we want all of our lives to be up here on the mountaintop. But there are things that we get from the mountaintop that we are supposed to then go into the valley and distribute, right? And so, guys, it's ups and downs in life, and at moments there are times where we descend into the valley, and just like these disciples are descending into the valley, and then they're going to be met with this demoniac, or the boy, with the demon, and that's so true in our lives too. Like we're gonna sometimes have to come down into the valley where other people are, right, and be able to show them the way back up, or show them the way where we just came, and distribute, all the things that we gained on the mountaintop. Yeah, so I hope this was encouragement to you. I don't want to get into tomorrow's devotion. I'll let Steve cover that. But yeah, have a blessed Tuesday, and we'll be right back here at 9 for some prayer. So, all right, y'all. Peace.